I'm Tim. Thanks for coming back, watching my workouts. So today's workout is about how do you work out when you have arthritis or recovering from an injury. Well, you came to the right place because this is how you do it. So what you have to do first, you have to start with isometrics. You're maximally working the muscles, but you're not working the joints at all. So you pick the range of motion that does not hurt you, and you stay in that range for the duration of the time. So for example, we're gonna go 10 seconds of work, 30 seconds rest. We're doing 5 sets. Only takes 2 minutes, 50 seconds to do it. And we'll do a full body workout. If it's super easy, you go through twice, but make sure you start with really lightweight the first time. Men, women, whatever, start with 3 pounds. Your first set, if no pain, add 5 pounds next set, 8 pounds the next set. The next day you do it, you can do this like 3 days a week. Start with heavier weight. So put your weights on the floor now, get them ready, 3s, 5s, 8s. You know, if you have no pain, you add weight the next set. So the first one we're gonna do is for chest. So the easiest way to do chest exercises is we'll do a wall push-up. So heels down, you go about 90 degrees at the elbows, but stay in a pain-free range. So abs tight, suck your belly in, squeeze your butt, and you go as deep as you can without pain. Stay in a pain-free range for 10 seconds. Okay, so a little bit harder variation. If a countertop or a bench, this puts you lower to the ground, makes it a little more difficult. Again, relax your calves, squeeze your butt, suck in your gut, and you hold for 10 seconds here. If you're still a lot stronger than that, you can go knee push-ups, which is a little bit easier. Hardest, it will be your toe push-ups, holding that time. So we'll start there first. I'll do a couple different ones for people who have a hard time getting up and down on the ground. I'll do the wall push-up here first. If you're more advanced, you can go right to the floor push-up. Again, no pain, but you want to try to change your different degrees of range of motion. So what I mean by that, the first set, you might, if you can, you want to be down low in the hardest range. Okay, say 10 seconds where you rested. Next time, you want to be a little bit higher, rest. Next time a little bit higher, so you're in like 4 different ranges of motion. The thing with isometrics, you only get strong in the range that you're doing the exercise in. So for example, if I'm 90 degrees here, I'm only getting strong right here. I'm not getting any stronger up here or down here. But if you do one set up high, set number 2 a little lower, set number 3 a little lower, and set number 4 almost full extension, there's a carryover. You will get stronger at all ranges of motion. Or for the 10 seconds, if you don't have pain, you can do a super slow 10-second lower like this. Just work around your pain, all right? So start with wall push-ups. Get ready and go. Just 10 seconds. The further you step away, the harder it is. I'm holding right here. Rest, 30-second rest. So while you rest, give me a little stretching. So whenever you work out, motion is lotion. That's the phrase we use in physical therapy. So you want to move these sore muscles. You know, as soon as you have surgery, they have you up and out of bed the next day, moving. All right, so gentle stretch, stay at a pain-free range. If that was easy, go to a lower platform. So I'll go lower platform this time. All right, set number 2. This is going to be a little bit harder. If this is too difficult, go back to the wall. Relax your calves, let your heels hang down to the ground. Keep your head up, don't let your head hang down. All right, 10 seconds. And it helps to have a piece of paper to write down all your exercises, what weights you used. So if you had no pain in those exercises, add a heavier weight to start off with and for each set. Okay, I didn't have any pain there. I'm going to go to the floor this time. So the 30-second rest is allow your muscles to recharge. So a more progressive one will be a longer hold and or heavier weight. All right, go knees, abs tight, head up, 90 degrees to the elbows. You can also do a really slow lower coming down for 10 seconds. All right, get a little stretch for the chest and shoulders. Keep those joints moving, because you can get adhesive capsulitis, which is where your shoulder joints, the capsules tighten down and you really lose range of motion and it's really painful. All right, we're gonna start for our last set coming up here. I lied, this is set number 4 coming up. We're doing 5. Just testing you. I'm going toes. But I'm gonna go really slow lower this time. So for 10 seconds, I'm lowering down. Okay, I had no pain there. I had a little bit in my shoulder. I got a AC joint that gives me problems once in a while. So I have to do isometrics sometimes when I get a flare up. All right, stretch in between sets. You could do a little stretch on a wall, and leaning into it. Twist the other way, switch your arms. You can put your hands flat on a wall and do the same stretch if you don't have a functional trainer. All right, I'm doing floor again. And I'm just going to hold here for 90 degrees. 10 seconds. All right, 5 sets are done. So if all this was too easy for you, you can get some weights and lay on the floor and do a bench press or lay on a bench. All right, we're doing back rows next, working the back. So you start with your light weights. So we'll put a foot in front, flat back, and you'll start way up high, and you're just going to hold here. You're looking up, your elbows are back, you're squeezing your shoulder blades. All right, doing this for 5 sets of 10 work, 30 rest. Okay, get your weights, get set, and go. So hold them up, squeeze those shoulder blades. Again, if this feels super easy, you can add more weight next set. All right, set them down. That was really easy. So another good stretch for that is hands on the wall, flat back, feet wide, and kind of sway side to side to stretch your lats and your shoulders out. All right, grab your next heavier weight if that first set was easy, with no pain. You can start early also. If you want to start early, I'm starting early. Head up, squeeze your shoulder blades, squeeze them hard. Always suck your stomach in. You can go a little bit lower if you want this time. Good. Let's stretch the lats and shoulders out again. Hands crossed on your wall, hanging down. A little sway side to side. You gotta keep the joints strong and flexible. Tight and weak muscles cause pain. All right, get your next set of weights. I'm going to do a slow lower this time. I'm going to start right now. So I'm moving down really slow for 10 seconds, stopping where I might have some pain. Don't go through the pain when you're starting out. All right, that was still pretty easy. Let's go back to stretching. Hands on the wall, feet wide, little sway side to side. All right. Since we're doing 5 sets, you can have 5 different weights out there. That last set was easy, go even heavier. I'm gonna go little pulses at the bottom here now. Switch it up a little bit. I'll start now. So I'm in a pain-free range from my shoulder. Stay in a pain-free range, still squeezing the muscles. Good. Let's stretch them again. I know it kind of gets redundant, but really important to do. Sway it feet wide so you sway as far as you can. Grab your weights. Again, if you can keep going up in heavier weights, keep going to where you're challenged. I'm going to do a slow lower this time through the full range. Starting up high, and I'm going to lower nice and slow. For 10 seconds, keeping the head up. Keep looking up. All right, done with those. We're going to go on the shoulder rows. So we're trying to pick multi-joint compound movements. So you work more muscles at the same time. So shoulder rows. So feet together. It's a full range of motion, upright row. You kind of turn your palms out as you come down. The weights just almost graze along you. So you can start right here. Again, squeeze your butt, suck in your gut. You're gonna hold it right here or in a pain-free range anywhere along this path. All right, start with your light weights. I'm hitting the button, get set, go. So I'm going up top first. Suck it in your gut, squeeze your butt. Good. So stretch for this, rotator cuff stretch. Back of the hands on the side of your hips, but to the front of your waist. And you're just doing a little slow bounce stretch for the shoulders and rotator cuff muscles. All right, grab your next weight up. If the first one was easy, I'm gonna go a little bit lower now. I'm gonna start now, so I'm a little bit lower to my last one. So I was talking about that carryover effect. Do 4 or 5 different ranges. You'll get strong through the full range of motion, not just at one location. A little different muscle stretch. Fingertips face the ceiling, grab the outside of your elbow, pull it across your neck. Gotta keep the muscles loose and flexible and strong. All right, next one up. Feet together, suck it in. Go a little bit lower this time. Good work. Same 2 stretches, back of the hands face out, more to the front of your waist. Do a little flap to loosen those muscles and the rotator cuff muscles and the joint capsules. Again, if those 3 sets are easy, you can go up heavier, go right ahead. Don't force it too quick. Feet together, I'm going a little bit lower this time now. I'm starting early, I feel pretty good. And the weights really shouldn't touch you, they're barely touching my shirt. Again, turn the palms out, it's too tough for you, just have them closer to you, palms face you, like this. Rotator cuff stretch again, palms out. Back of the elbow, fingertips face the ceiling. Grab your weights, get ready for the last set. I'm gonna do little pulses at the bottom this time. I'm gonna do a slow drop, I changed my mind. So I'm starting up high, I'm doing a 10-second, really slow lower, but don't go through any painful spots. All right, next one, bicep curls. So a little stretch, so you pull your fingertips back, lock your elbow out, gentle stretch. We don't stretch these muscles much. So start with the light weight. Elbows in your ribs. Hold these weights together like this. Elbows in the ribs, because you don't want elbows back here. You gotta start to, you don't work the biceps as much. So smash elbows together, squeeze your butt, suck in your gut, and you're holding right about here. All right, again, find a range of motion that doesn't bother you. Start with your light weight. Get set and go. Suck it in, squeeze it. Slide your inner thighs together. All right, set them down. A little forearm stretch. Make sure you get a piece of paper and write what weights, what reps you're doing. You got 30 seconds to write it down. Really important to take objective measurements so you see that you're progressing. If you keep doing the same weight, you plateau. Your body adapts to the stress that you apply to it. You will not get any stronger. All right, grab your weight. I'm starting early, so I'm going a little bit lower. Feet together. Squeeze your armpits. Flex your biceps. Nice work. Stretch out the forearms and biceps. So number 3, use good body mechanics picking up your weight no matter how light it is. Heels in, toes out. I'm going to start a little bit early. Together, elbows tight. I'm a little bit lower. Suck it in, squeeze your butt. Flex your bis. Little stretch. Set 4 coming up. I'm going to do a slow lower this time. I'm going to start early. Arms are feeling pretty good. I'm definitely got to start heavier next time. All right, squeeze it, suck it in. I'm going really slow in the lower. You can wait if you need to rest. You'll start to feel them burn pretty good after a while. Doing a really slow lower or holding them. They don't get a second to rest at the bottom of a rep. Got the distal end of those fingertips, get all the way down at the ends. Stretch them out. Last set coming up for biceps. And you can keep adding weight. Listen to your body. I'm doing little pulses at the bottom this time. Locking them out. Staying in a pain-free range. Squeeze your butt, suck in your gut. Nice work. Catch your breather, get a drink. We're on the triceps. So we're gonna go, the easiest for triceps, over the head can be tough on the shoulders. And also dips can be tough on the shoulders. Both great exercises. So we're gonna go kickbacks. It stresses the least amount of joints. So it's a harder exercise, but it won't stress your shoulders if you have shoulder issues. So you touch your upper butt cheek like this, and you're holding it up here like this. You're trying to lock it out or stay a little bit lower or even lower. So up, flat back, just bent over a little bit, and you're gonna hold them as high as you can, like this. All right, grab your 3-pound weights, get set, and go. So lock them out, weights to the ceiling, squeeze your butt, suck in your gut. Hold that crunch, keep going. All right, set them down. Tricep stretch, touch your spine. Feet together, grab your elbow. Bend the knee to the side you lean to stretch triceps, lats, hips, and low back. Switch sides, touch your spine, grab your elbow. Bend the knee to the side you lean to. Stretch them out. Grab your next higher weight. All right, abs tight, and go. Palms down, facing the floor like this is a lot harder. It works the outer head of your tricep. Good. So another quick way to stretch it, overlap your hands like this. Put it behind your head. Push your elbows together. Look up to the ceiling like you're trying to touch your elbows together. Push them up. Flap them in and out slowly. Grab your next weight up. Feet together. All right, here we go. Hold them up to the ceiling as high as they go. Let's go palms face the ceiling this time. Inner head of the tricep. Keep holding, way up. Relax. Again, a little stretch, you can do it overlapping your hands again like this, or if you like to one at a time better, just pull to the side. Bend the knee to the side you lean to. All right, grab that weight. Set number 4. All right, abs tight, hold it up high. You can go neutral, palms down or palms up. Mix all the different ways up. Way up high to the ceiling. Again, you gotta stretch. All right, next set. Feet together. And go. Way up high to the ceiling. Lock out those elbows. Push them way up behind you. Shake them out. One more stretch. Bend the knee to the side of your knee too. So you're leaning left. Bend your left knee so that right hip sticks way out over your foot. We're going to go on the legs. So you can either do iso squats like this. Pretend there's a wall right in your face. This isn't a squat. This is all for your lower back. Knees are bent maybe a little bit, but it's all lower back strain. So if you're doing a free squat like this, best for that would be a wall squat. It's a good posture test too. So the deeper you are, the harder it is. But shoulder blades and lower back your head against the wall. Most people, their neck's so tight from looking down their devices, their head's in the wall, they think their head's straight, but they're looking up. You gotta bring your chin down to your neck, like this. So we're just gonna hold this. And to get up, just lean forward, push off the wall, like that. All right, 5 sets of those. And the deeper you sit, the harder it is. As you tire out, you sit up a little bit. Ready? Get against the wall. Get set, and go. So find a range of motion where your knees don't bother you. Forward, push off the wall. So hold on to something, quad stretch. Grab your laces, keep your knees close together, stand tall, and pump your knee back and forth. It's also a good stretch for the knees, quads, hip flexors. Switch. And just pick the depth. So the higher you sit like this, the easier it is. Do what's best for your knees. Chin down to your chest. Looking straight ahead. Feel a stretch in the back of that neck. Suck your stomach in tight. Forward, push off the wall. Quad stretch. Come on, don't blow these stretches off. A lot of times you get in that predicament with pain because you didn't stretch. Remember, tight and weak muscles cause pain. It ruins your posture and you start walking like an old person because you're so tight. All right, get back in position again. Flat back, chin down. Suck it in, breathe. Stretch them. Don't get lazy. Stretch them. Up tall. Don't lean forward. You lose a stretch. All right. Back in position. Feet your shoulder width apart. As deep as you can. You can wait till it beeps. I'm starting early. That's it. Give another stretch. One more set coming up. Don't lean forward. You're losing stretch here. Up tall. Push your knee as you pull your foot. All right, last one for wall squats. Down as deep as you can. Chin down to your chest, shoulders back. One more stretch. Knees close together, pumping back and forth. All right, last one today. This gets hams, glutes, and quads. It's bridges. So you're gonna start with your lightweight, or maybe 2 of your lightweights, depending where your injuries are or where your arthritis is. So you can double stack them. You got 9 different glutes behind it, so straight in a row, but more glutes go through work. If it's too high close to your butt right here, you're gonna feel more quads, less butt and hams. Okay, so 9 glutes behind the knees, toes up in the air, head on the ground and up You're just going to squeeze your butt as you keep it up. So the closer your feet are together, the better squeeze you get. But keep your hands on the weight. They should be below the hip bones. Don't let these weights go, or they're going to be up in your teeth in a second, like this. Okay, so get down in position. Get your weights on your hip. I'm hitting the button. Get set, and go. Squeeze your butt the whole time. Just don't go through the motions. Keep going. Rest. All right. Best, if your back is sore, the best way to get up is roll to your side and then get up. All right. Next heavier weight. Yeah, I'm going to start early. It's easy. My back feels good today. Come on. Way up high, pelvic tilt, squeeze your butt, tuck your hips forward. You just tilt to the side to dump them off. A little stretch for the hams and glutes and back while you're up. Lock your legs out, reach for your toes. If you can't reach them, just let your hands rest on your shins. Pull the toes back, point them straight to the ceiling. All right, get your weights ready. 90 behind the knees, hold on to your weights. And up. And elbows off the floor too. If elbows are down, that takes weight off your glutes. Squeeze your butt, flex your hams. Hold on the weights, dump them off to the side. Sitting up, stretch them. Great for your back. It's okay if you can't reach your toes. Rest your hands on your shin. Here you can let your head hang. Here you can let your head hang down. This makes a pain in the butt. All right, grab your weights. And go. Down, roll them off. Sit up and stretch. Grab your weights, toes up, and hold. One more stretch. All right, so remember, if you lasted all 5 sets for 10 seconds, get a heavier set of weights out next time. The goal is to where you can't finish 10 seconds hold. That's where the weight you want to be, as long as you don't have any joint pain. But listen to your joints. Whatever past injury, whatever arthritis, aches and pains you have, listen to your joint first. Just do as much weight as you can. But if you don't constantly challenge yourself, you plateau, results stop, but you know when to stop working around that joint. All right, thanks for watching. Please hit thumbs up, like, subscribe, share with some friends. Hope to see you back. Have a good one.